guys, this is Matt. This is my bank alt. I created him, I don't know how long ago. Well, it doesn't really say, but I've created him about a few weeks ago. This is like, I'll just show you today what I'm doing, what I do each day at the bank, at the auction house. The first thing I do is empty my mailbox, but sorry, I've already emptied it. But I have this add-on called Postal. If I click on this button, it automatically empties all my auctions and puts them in my bag without me having to click on each one before looting them. So after I do that, I head over to the auction house, and I use a few add-ons. Generally I only need one called Auctioneer, but I also use Auctionator for these ones, and I also use Auction Profit Master. So first thing I do is I scan it, and I scanned it already. I've already scanned it a few days ago doing a full scan. You can either do a full scan or a quick scan. This is full, but full scan takes about 15 or so minutes. Quick scan takes 2 or 3 or less. I advise you do a full scan once every week, quick scan every other time you log in, because Auctioneer, the more scans you do, the more accurate it gets. So I'm just going to do a quick scan. I'll get back to you when I've finished. Alright guys, so the scan is just finished, a quick scan. This will come up after you finish scanning, and what I do next is I go click on the search panel under here. If you have the add-ons I've downloaded, this will come up for Auctioneer, and this is the search UI. The welcome tab, it'll tell you what each one does. I generally only use vendor and resale, so I always do vendor first. Minimum profit 1 copper. I do allow bids, allow buyouts, minimum discount 75%, and enable individual maximum buyout, which is for me 500 gold. So I'll search, and don't be surprised if there's nothing ever in there. Like really, you're lucky if you get something, especially like this. Like I could bid on this for 1 gold, and I can sell it to a vendor for 4 gold profit. So I'll sell it to a vendor for 5 gold and get a 4 gold profit. In this reason column, it'll say what to do. So vendor via bid. So I'll just go ahead and bid on that. Sometimes it might not be worth it. 20 copper or whatever. But if you do see something, like, it all adds up in the end. Next I go resale, and I do minimum profit just under 200 gold, but you can have whatever you want. I do it this. The more minimum profit should go higher, the more money you end up making, and the maximum price is 500 gold. I tick off allow bids. I just only want to buy out. Minimum discount is 50%, and then after that I click search. It'll take 20 seconds to find what I need. So it's done. So I can sort by profit or percentage. This is the most important column. This tells you how much it is selling for compared to its actual price. So like here, this is telling me that this item here is selling for 24% of its actual price. So if it's selling for the reason is buy, so if I buy this for 100 gold, I can expect to sell it for, well, I'm not very good at maths, but up to, it's 100% value or so, or probably about 90% of its value. And then so it's saying how much it is actually worth. And some of this stuff is really just junk, like people just messing with the auction house, just like trying to put up junk up there. So like I don't know, sometimes there won't be junk, but like this honey made, like, sells profit of 7k gold, but that's obviously not right. But you can have some good stuff up here. So that's, for example, I think I'll buy this. If you click purchase, it'll say, "Are you sure want to buy out this?" The reason is resale. So for 100 gold, so I click yes. And you can look through, see what else is there. yeah, buy this. You don't want to buy everything in here. You just want to buy stuff that you know could sell. So I probably won't do that because, like, if you're not unsure of an item, you type it in up on the actual browse tab up down here. Skyflow diamond. So obviously that's whoa, stack of 10. I didn't even notice. That's pretty cheap. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll buy it. So I bought out a stack of 10. Generally they sell for about, on my server they sell for about 100 or so gold each. That's pretty cheap. After I've done that, check. Might not be anything else. You don't have to buy everything here. Like I said before, just buy what you think will sell. So after you've done that, you can go to your mailbox and you just collect what you've done using the add-on I said before, Postal. There are other add-ons like that, but I just use Postal. It's the most common. And you just click Open All. It'll get them all. And you go hop over back to the auction house. And what you next want to do is, I'll just explain the auctioneer tab here. So if you, after you've scanned, the scan, which gets you, the full scan gets you the entire price, of all the auctions, overall. And the quick scan just does a quick recap. That's why it's good to do a full scan at the start of the week, quick scan every other time you log on. So if I log on 5 times a day, which I never do, I probably do it twice a day. I always do a quick scan. So it'll say a percentage. This is, like I said in the resale column, this is the most important tab. It tells you what it's selling for compared to its 100% value. So this is selling for 73% of its value, whereas this is selling for 454% of its original value. So if I was to find something cheap, so that's apparently selling for cheap. That's selling for 32% or 28% of its really original value. Anyway, so after that, I go to the Sell tab for Auctionator. I always do 48 hours, and if I press down the Alt button and left click on the item, it automatically clicks it up here, and I will sell it for $79.99. So I'll sell this. There's no current auctions. That's good. I can sell it for what I think, so I can probably up the price of what's actually worth. I'll sell it for if I bought for 100, I'll buy it for sell it for 200. Just do 200. Well, actually a new add-on for that. So probably. How much is this going for? Oh, it's going cheap. Yeah, so probably about 600. That's probably about right. So I'll create that. Now, for me, I want to sell it for in the 48-hour period, unless there's a bit of competition. Then I'll probably do it for about 12 hours. There's hardly no competition, so I'll just sell that. I've got 3 of these, so 3 stacks of 1. I'll keep that because there was another stack of 10 up there cheap as well, which is not worth it. Sell this. These are just some categories that dropped when I was leveling my main, which I finally capped 2 days ago. And yeah, well, that's about it, guys. This is just another auctionator tab. It's a check for undercut. You can check for undercuts. I don't use it very often because I'm not worried about undercuts. Neither should you. So you just click check for undercuts, and if it's the green tick, it's the cheapest. If it's a red cross, which pretty lucky so far, not getting many. cut. Don't worry about stuff like imbecile cloth or because even if you're not the cheapest, there's so much demand for it that it will sell even if yours is 10 gold higher than the cheapest. Yep. So just finish scanning. Just stop scanning. If you're someone who has no income at all, like you got like 100 gold and you're struggling with dailies, or you're just a low level with like 10 gold or whatever, what I would advise to is what people call bottom feeding. So you look for cheap trade goods items, so buy total, so I can see like or bid total, so like you can see you can bid on stuff, like you can bid on this for 1 silver and that'll sell for, I don't know, 10 silver. So people always put up stuff for junk, really cheap prices. You can see like golden rod that sells for 1 gold. You can bid on it for 7 silver, so you can obviously make a bit of gold. And like this is only for people who have like limited income or no money. It just gets the ball rolling, so you get a bit more money. Then you can go into the higher like other trade goods, so like pyrite. You can see like pyrite, or if you get a bit more money, that's pretty cheap, 63%. This guy's obviously a farmer. Yeah, so after that, like, that's really expensive at the moment. And then after that, you're pretty much done for the day. It really doesn't take long at all. I generally took a bit longer today because I was explaining a bit of stuff. It takes about 10 minutes per time I log in, and every day I'm finished, I go over and log off at the mailbox. And that's it, guys. So thanks for watching this guide on what to do at the mailbox each day, at the auctioneer each day. So yeah, I'll see you later.